was gonna... So, if you watch my retinas, particularly this one, I'm about to turn on a... yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this entirely. There we go. So, if you watch this retina, as I turn on the light that I'm about to. And the reason you should do that is because you'll see my pupil contract and the color that's currently in there essentially go away. However, both the contraction and the color disappearing will happen like a quarter of a second or so after I turn the light on. So, ready? And you can see that likewise coming back, it takes a quarter of a second or so. So if we watch again, I'll see if I can shield my eyes a bit. So it's a bit hard to see maybe. If it is a bit hard to see, I will do this. Okay, and that should have shown you the way that the retina reacts. Not the retina, the pupil. The point of that is that it's not the presence of other light coming towards you that's an issue in and of itself. It's not like having other light sources is a problem. I had like, a light source like up here away, like that's fine. It still lights me, and I've still got red eye. The backlighting, I think, is just a like a misconception that people have, because that's what Blade Runner did a lot of, and so people presume that you needed backlighting while doing it or something like that. But it seems like everyone does backlighting when they do the effect. But it's just light shining directly onto your pupils that's really the issue. If it's higher up, then it's not really a problem, as we can see. Alright, so just to, now that we've got that light there, just to show you the gels again. And basically what we'll see, I think, is that the intensity of the red eye effect is dependent on how much like red or orange type color is in the gel. I think we're screwing up the white balance as we do that though, because it's on auto. So we sort of get like some expected stuff, like red sort of gives you some, orange gives us some, but this is like a green. You can't see the red eye through it if I hold it up in front of my eye, but if I have the yellow, you can see the red eye through it. So, and you can see my monitor still, but I don't know. Oh, it's gone and white balanced it for us. I mean, yeah, you can see the red eye there, and it's just, I mean, it's gone, right? Let me actually, what I can do. Okay. So, that should, so I've just polarized, or I've just used the fact that the LCD is polarized to get rid of it. So you can't see it in my reflection anymore. So, that should make it extra obvious now. Just for the sake of completion. So, red gel. This is only in front of the retina light, by the way. Black gel, or grey, yellow gel. So you can see that did allow some of the red eye through. Green gel. And basically the red eye is gone with the green gel. Blue gel. Red eye is gone. Yellow gel. Sort of, yeah, definitely, it's still there. Pink. Yep, we got some. Purple. Little bit maybe. Like, you can sort of see a bit, but it's not as drastic as like the pink. I think that's because purple is like a mix of red and blue, right? And orange gel. So Spoilers. Hey, you get some still. So, what I think that means is that in terms of the color of light that is reflected from retinas, the color of light is sort of orangey, reds, yellows, that's about it. I also think that the color that's reflected back is dependent on the temperature of the light that comes in. I think it goes down. So in terms of like, 6,000K through 3,000K, when light's coming in that's warm, so this lamp is like a reasonably warm lamp, whereas this is a bright white light. If I turn this off, you'll be able to see that it's sort of like a warm light that's on my face at the moment. This is basically the only light in the room. If I turn that off, so this is the field light at the moment, and it's definitely not white. And that's what white looks like at the moment. Yeah, so the warm light is coming out in... Oh, now I've got to... Hold up, let me, let's see. Oops. Do we get... It looked like there was like a flash of color. But, alright, I'll have to check. 2222 on the clock. Yeah, so warm light gets reflected back at a slightly lower temperature, and white light similarly gets reflected back at a lower temperature. So with a bright white light, if you're reflecting that off the back of the retina, which is, I think, later on I used a higher temperature than this light, as in less warm, more white, and that's why they have yellowy looking eyes, whereas I've got like quite red eyes at the moment. And some of the demos that I've seen on YouTube use lights that give like quite vivid yellow reflections, and I think that they're using white lights as well. Unfortunately, actually I do have some things that could pass as improv lights. This is just a torch. It's going to be a bit annoying to try and use, but let's give it a go. Right. So, I can get that out of the way. I can hit the right spot. Yeah, so do you see how my retinas at the moment, got both of them, are like quite a bright yellow, as opposed to the deeper orange that we were seeing before. And that's because this this torch is a white torch. Actually, it's also got a red torch, so I wonder what it would look like if we had like red. So red just seems to reflect back red in terms of like, yeah, it just looks like it's which isn't too surprising considering that it's a single color, but it means that the it's not like the it's not like the light is being particularly like re-emitted at a different wavelength. We're not seeing a color change with the red light. So we do see a color change with the white light, right? So yeah, like the white around the eyes is different from the yellowy sort of color in the middle, and my color balance is going green. I can't see anything anymore because I've just been looking into a bright reflection of light. Yeah. Anyway, so the point of that is that you don't have much of a color choice. You basically got bright yellow through red. Only those colors are going to get reflected. That's about it.